Hello, this is L, and here we have a massive Lego Mystery Castle from the Hidden Side theme. This is set number 70437 with 1,035 pieces, and I managed to get it ordered early because I went to a different country to order it. I didn't go to the country, I guess, but I ordered it from a store in a different country. And I got it $1 off. Amazing. But yeah, this was one that I was looking forward to because I do like castles. It looked really neat, had some interesting figures, and just overall was something that really appealed to me and I thought was kind of different and neat. So what we're going to do is going to try and look at the figures first, and then once we get to the castle, I'm sure it'll be a bit of a problem because I'm not used to doing large sets, but hopefully you do enjoy the video. If you do, leave a like, comment on suggestions, or comment anything really. Otherwise, let's get into these figures. So first up we have, I believe his name was Von Geist. So he is actually a ghost, but he is a good guy. You can see he's equipped with a crossbow, probably with special ghost healing bolts. Otherwise, he has a really nice detailed torso and leg print there, you can see. And he does continue that print onto the back. Very nice print, actually. He's got this interesting classic type of hat. And I'm going to take this apart so we can see his head. So he does come with this like green bandana or mask thing, and you do get 2 of those in the set. But this is his face. He's got a ghostly mustache apparently, but you can see it's kind of a trans clear purple. Can be kind of hard to see, which is nice because you could actually just use this side. It isn't fully clear because he has his face print there, but otherwise that's a pretty cool little figure there. And I always forget their names. I believe this is Parker, and actually a relation to our ghost character over there. We got the cool cell phone for hunting ghosts. Really nice print. It doesn't really look any newer or different than the other ones. As you can see, a nice print onto the back of like a denim coat. We have that awesome hairpiece with the headphones on it. Looks really awesome to me. She does come with 2 faces. Here you can see a kind of focused angry face, and on the back we kind of have a smirk that's really neat. What is his name? I don't remember. Jackson? I want to say it's that, but it's probably not. I'm horrible with memorizing some of these characters' names. Otherwise, let's get into how it looks. Because it can be named however you want to. It is Lego. So we got the cool cell phone for hunting ghosts again. Pretty nice print. Seen it before. He's kind of got a focused face there. And his back is a ridiculously hilarious smile. So maybe that's when he won or defeated all the ghosts. Then we have effectively what we'll call the Shadow Walker minion type skies, whatever. And you can see there's 2 of them, and they both are pretty much exactly the same print-wise. In fact, I'm sure they are, unless there's imperfections on there. You can see that it's still a pretty nice print on both sides that you got there. You got kind of that metallic kind of shine to it, just really detailed for a bad guy. It almost looks like the blue magic is radiating out. They do have a shoulder pad, and they kind of have a transparent brown or whatnot color, smoky almost, and just their eyes are printed on there, which looks pretty cool actually. Pretty neat figures. And then we have the big bad guy, and he has got a lot to go on with here. So first of all, let's take a look at this base piece. So I'm sure it's going to be different set to set, but it kind of has a mixture of black and trans blue. You can kind of see there, which is okay, I guess. I wish there was a little bit more blue in it. I think that would be nice. It does pop onto studs here, on the bottom. You can kind of see it's 4 studs. And then I did play around with it, and you can really only fit minifigure legs in there. You can't fit a torso or a brick or anything, which is pretty unfortunate. Otherwise, you can plop him in there, and he can float around. It looks really, really cool and ghostly. Let's take a look at this figure. So first off, we have kind of a weird aqua blue type flesh, which is really weird. His eyes are actually like metallic. Very creepy face. Definitely a creepy face. Nothing on the back, as you can see. But let's take the head off so we can look at that shoulder gear and the torso a little bit more. So here, I think this has been used in a Batman set or something. We got 1 stud on the front. That's really nice. And we, interestingly enough, have 2 bars in the back, and they just kind of have these horn nubs in there, which is kind of disappointing. They could have had something else neat. Otherwise, a nice, interesting armor piece. And then our print here, right there, is pretty nice. Not super fancy into detail, but still pretty nice. A lot of that metallic and some of that blue-ish color is in there. So now before us we have this giant castle, and there is a lot going on, so you'll have to bear with me. I might drop the whole thing and it might fall into pieces. Who knows what'll happen, but I'm really excited to see it. So first of all, it is hid inside, and it is also kind of based in the app, and I think the best way to do this is we will work our way down. So first of all, we have this astronomy tower. The other thing too is everything in here is stickers. I love how the build on the whole entire thing was, but here you kind of have a lot of stickers there to kind of create like a almost like a metal grating overhang there that's kind of supporting the glass, with a nice big telescope sticking out of there. Right in front of there is a very nice sticker here. And if I can, and as you can see, there's a very bright color there. I'm sure that works with the app. But here we have a weird little sticker that kind of shows some astrology type symbols. But that can clip on there, and you can flip it up and down, and that'll reveal that bright orange color. There's quite a couple things on here like that. But let's take an inside look. So right off the bat, you can see that we have a lot of computer little stuff here. I wonder if I could just... I can. Okay. So it's really simple, but you have like some computers built up. I do like how they attach the windscreens here. But a really kind of simple room. I don't know if this is not a telescope and it's like some sort of weapon or something else. I'm not sure. But here we can see there's another level there with a really nice kind of sticker, which kind of shows the astronomy tower. We have a chain hanging there. Not exactly sure what that's for. I don't know if you hang something there. You got some bottles there, which are nicely detailed up. And then the bottom part, or not even the bottom part, this one's so tall, you just have like a broom and a bucket. Maybe that's where the janitor hangs out. And the bottom, it effectively looks like a dungeon or something. And here you can see on the side lots of stickers. And I was mixed about the stickers initially, but I do think they're really good and they add to it. And I also like how they added the bricks to make it kind of look like the, or not bricks, but the plates to make it look like that magic was coming out of it. And here we have, if I can get it there, we have another thing down there that you can get different colors, and that might be able to see through to the other side. And again, that's probably for the app. So let's take a look at the middle upper part here on the back. So first of all, you go up to a tower. Not really any space to do anything there. You could put some stuff there, but not really a whole lot. Then we go to basically the main level, I would say. This has a throne. I don't know if that's supposed to represent bone or it is white. We have like some magical wands or something or other around here. And then like an old kind of piano. And if you look at the stickers, you can actually see how the creature or whatever he is in the pictures. And if you look at this one, it looks like a parent or a couple. And I believe it's kind of the same outfit of the right one, because initially I thought it was a kid, and maybe it still is, but I don't know. I feel that there's somewhat of a story in the stickers, but I'm not 100% sure what it is. Just the stickers are really nice and fairly detailed, admittedly weird because the guy's weird. And then down here is another level, kind of an entrance level. Not a whole lot going on there. You can see the back of the stained glass type windows, and they are stickers. If you get them to line up very well, they are fantastic stickers, I might add. This bottom area is actually a mechanism for the front. You can kind of see it's a push and pull out one, really simple. We'll look at that later. And the other part here, we just have one little place to put a figure or something, and not too much there. In here we have what looks like those items we saw in the other room, creating a portal or something. A candle with a blue flame. Love that blue flame. I think that is fantastic. And there's another sticker right there. It looks like maybe that's a room where he goes in there and reads a bunch of stuff and spawns creatures or something. In here we have another sticker, which is a pretty nice sticker again, but it's hard to see because these are these swords, which are pretty awesome actually. The weird kind of ones with the clip tip or whatever there. But you can see a little bit better on that sticker back there. I don't know if that represents too much, maybe a family crest, but that's about it. And then here we have basically another jail cell. Okay, so my camera just fell over, so got it all back and set up, and hopefully we can finish this review without knocking more things over or destroying something. Okay, so I think we left off down here and we just had another dungeon. So let's come around to the side. As you can see, there's more stickers, and we have another one of these for a different color there. I do like how they integrated them so you can barely tell. And here's the front, and this is a nice gate. I like the blue flame piece. Really a big fan. They have lots of these kind of black horn type pieces. I don't know if they're supposed to be just possession or roots overgrowing or whatnot, but this also has different colors here, so you can obviously do different effects. Just as a note, because they had this in the school set too, where like the tower was bent or something. If you go by a building and the tower is bent, my suggestion is stay away because either it's falling apart or it's haunted. So just a word of advice. So here you can also see some of that blue that they kind of mixed in there with some interesting rock work. You got a big crack there. Over here we have just a little place, not really built up. Really nice stickering though there. On the inside there isn't anything in there, so that's not that important. However, one thing is this crack that's right in the middle here. This actually is a clip, and it opens up. So, and as you can see, as we open up, it gets a lot wider in here. You get good concept of a play set here. And I'm going to try to bring this in and probably knock the camera over again. So on this side, you can see an addition of lots of that scary, spooky green, and that really gives it a weird effect of haunting. And I think they were trying to go with making it look like it's got a ghost in there. And here we can see another sticker here. I'm going to try to zoom in here if I can. And this is an interesting one where it looks like it shows a portal destroying a planet. So I don't know what the background on that is, but just another kind of interesting, spooky, and weird picture that's stickered up there. And here's the front of the dungeon area. That's a crazy sticker on the side there. You can see that a lot. And then on the front level, I do like how they detailed the roof right here, actually. This whole area is very nicely built up. You get some nice angles there. Here we have a flag that hides a different color there, which is really nicely well hidden. This little thing does your circular ghost effect thing. Otherwise, leave it here. Otherwise, you can bring out whatever color for the app. I like how they actually put in the effort to hide it, though, because if they just had bright colors in awkward areas all over, I think that would not look good. But I'm going to see if I can bring this up and show those windows a little better. There's a trapdoor right there you can see, which you can have a character fall in, and I'll show you how that works in a little bit here. But here we have the stained glass window, and it looks like he is happy, has a crown, and maybe that's the castle, mystery castle in the background there. But we go to the other one on this side, and it's kind of hard to get, but you can see how he's crying. Looks like the castle's possessed. He no longer has his crown, and he's falling over. So I'm sure that has to do something with the story. And on the other side here, we have pretty much the exact same look as the other one. You kind of have some of that green to make it possessed. But the real crazy part is that center. Those eyes are really awesome. I really like that look in those eyes. It really looks possessed. I like how they added that blue kind of in there. It looks like there's teeth. I don't know if those are supposed to be mouth parts, tentacles, or ribs or something. It's just different and weird. And then that adds into this in the back and that gate. So you have this pushed in, and then you can see that there's no space here, and these are out. But when you pull it, it pulls them in. And like I said, this is kind of hard to see. Get this awkward angle. You can kind of see how that works. It's very simple and small, but I think it actually has a pretty cool look. You could also imagine someone getting dropped into it and eaten. Don't use that door. Going to be pretty bad. But otherwise, you just pop this, and it should clip. Clips there. Put the ladder down. And here we are. It is back in its castle form. And I have to say that I really like this set. It's nice. It's big. For the price, I think the value is definitely awesomely there. You get a nice look, nice build. I love this part. And the overall kind of different mixed type castle part. This area, it's not bad, but that would maybe be the worst part, is just kind of how craggly this is. But I guess it's supposed to be a falling apart castle. You know, there's a lot of stickers. There's actually 2 sticker sheets, but I do think they're pretty good. If you build this without the sticker sheets, I think you'll lose a bit of the possession kind of going on and the run down look. It'll look more clean, and maybe you like that. I like how this opens up and you get easy access to the inside, and you could even have it kind of like that too. I love how the possessed stuff kind of is hidden, except for it would have been nice if somehow they could have hid this, so like when you're looking at this angle, you don't see it at all. I love the off-center gate. Actually, at first I was kind of like, I don't like that, but I like it now. Overall, really love this set. I didn't do a parts review, but I will say there's lots of larger parts. Like all these towers are built with tons of these corner angle parts that are really big. You got some of these unique fences in gray and those kind of overhangs. And just overall parts wise, this is a gray set, but it's got good gray parts, I think, in my opinion. Lots of rock work, lots of different stuff. I wouldn't say there's piles of small parts. Yeah. Overall, I have to say I really enjoy this set. I really like it. If you watched this far, I got a question for you. Should I try to put this somewhere in my Lego city, even if it's only temporary? Maybe it might look kind of cool. If you get this far, then you can answer in the comments with that thought. And maybe leave a like if you enjoyed this video. I have to say, this set is really cool looking. I really like how it looks. It's big, so difficult for me for a review, but I don't care because I think it's awesome and I wanted to let you know. I mean, it is pricey. It's like $100 in the US, but the school is $130, and this I like how it looks better, and it almost feels like there's more there. It might be just how it's built and that it has larger pieces, but yeah, I really like this one. And maybe it has a little less figures, but the figures are pretty cool. The main characters are kind of not different, but that's still fine. Overall, really like this set. I don't see myself taking it apart anytime soon. So again, if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Sorry for the weird cut in the middle, but that's alright. Thanks again. We'll see you in the next vid.